I was born in Harlem. That is a very dangerous place for the kitties. I was constantly fighting to stay alive. I didn't know what to do, so I developed a defensive technique that worked every time. I ran away. I developed more techniques. They were all based on running away. Eventually I was captured by the human. I was taken to a pet shop where I was put in a tiny little cage. All the human would come and look at me. They would try to pet me. So I would bob them in the face with my claw. Then they would scream and run away. One of the human bought me and took me to a tiny little apartment in Astoria. It was always stifling in that apartment. In the nighttime, I could hear the traffic and the sirens. I didn't know what to do. Then one day, the human drugged me and stuffed me in a bag and put me under the seat on a plane. Needless to say, I was not able to use any of my defensive techniques. The human brought me to a house in a place called Canada. It is very uncivilized there. They have no guns. It is a frozen waste of a country. There are glaciers on the streets and in the backyards. This was too much for a kitty to bear, so I decided to take action. I decided to start a kitty revolution to destroy the human. I would use their pathetic sentimentality about the kitties against them, and then the kitties would take over the world. This was my plan. I wrote a manifesto. It is now 500 pages long. I wrote it in the dark of the linen closet, hidden by the sheets and the pillowcases and the towels. I had to hold the pen in my mouth the whole time, because I have no opposable thumbs like the human. It took a very long time. Someday, I will be the princess of the revolution. For a while I thought I would be the queen of the revolution. Then I realized that is more responsibility than I want in my life. But I will someday watch the tumbrils roll through the streets, carrying the screaming human to the guillotine, and I will know that my little pussy life has counted for something. I am a self-made pussy. That is a phrase you do not hear every day. I have already accomplished many things in my life. I have studied the human, and I have plotted their demise. I have developed many defensive techniques for the battle to come. And I can control my bowels for days at a time. But this is only the beginning.